Hey guys, it's the Dutchman's Master and welcome to episode 4 of Let's Build a Restaurant in The Sims 4 Dine Out. So today we'll finish the entire exterior of our modern fancy restaurant, which we've been working on for this entire series so far, obviously. And finally today I'll also do the gardening and some of the rest of the structure, though the structure was nearly done already. So I'm mainly focused on the garden in this episode, which you'll see obviously. And then in the next part we'll start working on the interior, which I am very excited for because I have actually built very many restaurants and the interiors of them because of the speed builds, the around the world restaurant edition speed builds, but not a modern interior yet, which is what I really want to do. So I'm kind of looking forward to that, but by the time I'm recording this voiceover, I'm not ready, or I've not actually done the building part of the interior. So please let me know what you'd like to see in the interior, because you can definitely have a say in that. And then if you leave any feedback, I might actually put that in the restaurant, just like I've done with this entire interior. Of course, I can't listen to everyone's wishes, but I did my best to listen to most of them. So here I'm adding such kind of Italian trees, I believe they are. I don't exactly, cypress trees, I don't know what you call them in English, but I felt like those would kind of fit the modern vibe, I guess. I just like them. I felt like adding them would be a good idea. So here I added another tree, and then furthermore I tried to just have the restaurant be visible from the street, but still making it look kind of natural and also very luxurious. So the plants furthermore are kind of organized, and it's all kind of organized because, it's a modern luxurious restaurant and everything is organized well, I guess. Here I'm changing some colors again because, as you know, I've been struggling a lot when it comes to choosing the colors for the restaurant. In the end, it will stay exactly the same as you can see over here, but I just wanted to check out some other options, but I felt like I should just make a decision and leave it the way it was. But if you download this restaurant, which you can in the end of the series once it's done, obviously, from the gallery, you can then download it and then you can change the colors into anything you would like it to be. So that's pretty cool, and maybe you can send it to me if you've used another color, or if you've made just a really cool change to it, because in that way you can really make it personal for you. This is just what I like, with some of your suggestions in it, but obviously if you are going to make it or change it into something that you like, maybe it will be different. So here I'm adding the tables and the chairs. I went for this wooden tone simply because it would kind of fit the restaurant, and it was kind of luxurious but still kind of industrial, using that wood. And then also I added this umbrella over there. I was really doubting about the colors of them because I felt like every color kind of looked good, so I went for that green. But then I felt like, it would be really cool if I then changed the color of the logo as well, but I didn't really like the green for some reason. I felt like it made it a little bit less fancy. Maybe you do think it's a good idea, that you can change it obviously, but I felt like a regular color would be better. So honestly, I believe this is the color I go for in the end, kind of like a white beige color, which is just fancy, just regular. So here I'm adding some more tables, and then in a minute I'll actually also start working on that bar on top, which is going to be really cool, and you'll see what I'm doing there just in a few seconds. Here I'm starting to add the drinks, or am I starting? Yeah, in a second I should start to add the drinks here, because that was the idea. In between those industrial things, what are they? They're just for decoration, but I don't exactly know what I would call them. But I just decided to add some drinks in there because it would look cool, and in the end it did, so that's kind of awesome. So by the way, let me know, because this Let's Build series will come to an end pretty soon. I think maybe within a week I'll be able to have it done, because only the interior needs to be done, and we do speed this up quite a bit just to make sure that a lot of progress is made in every episode. So if you've got any suggestions for new series, let me know, because that would be awesome. So here I'm adding the tables. I was really struggling getting the way I placed the tables over here, getting that right, because I wanted it to look modern, kind of realistic, but the shape of it is kind of strange, obviously. It's not, I say obviously a lot in this video, I noticed. But Yeah, please don't notice it too much because otherwise you might get annoyed by it. But I'll try not to say it too much. But yeah, here on the patio, or that, yeah, the balcony kind of. Well, it's more of a patio, rooftop bar kind of. Yeah, in the end, I think I left those tables over there in the middle because I felt like that was realistic, and then also wanted to add a DJ booth because I thought, that's kind of awesome if you've got like a DJ booth, and then I can also add like a dancing like floor, which I'm adding right here, and I'm not sure whether I left it there because I don't really like the look of them, but the concept was cool in my opinion. So yeah, if you've got any suggestion about that, please let me know in the comments because I really didn't know whether I should leave the dancing floor over there or not. So yeah, let me see here. I'm just adding some more like plants and stuff. I gonna try to make it more private, but then I realized that it's kind of private already because with a luxurious restaurant, often rich, famous people go there obviously, and they don't want to be recognized all the time, having all those photographers around their tables. So I decided to make it a little bit more private, but still, natural and cool. And yeah, I think in the end it really turned out awesome. But if you've got any suggestions, just let me know. So yeah, what's by the way the strangest thing you've ever experienced in a restaurant? I know this question will be asked to me as well. I believe it was asked already, and I honestly don't know what the strangest thing is. Yeah, I do remember that once in Italy, I was really young back then. Once when I went there, we went to just eat a pizza, like not in an incredibly fancy restaurant, just a regular restaurant, I guess. And we sat there in this, galley, I guess we could say, or just, is that what you call a galley? I don't know. Just in between two buildings, and it was kind of narrow, but there were some tables there, and it was kind of typically Italian, and it was a nice place. And then we ordered food, obviously, because you want to have the food in the end. And then everyone from my family got the food, except for me. But I kept waiting because I believe I did order kind of a special pizza or a calzone or something. So that took some more time, we thought. And then like after more than an hour or 1.5 hours, when everyone in my family had eaten their food already, we realized, they're probably not coming to give the food. So we asked them, and they totally forgotten about me. So I'd been waiting there. And also, often my birthday is on August 7th. So often in the middle of the school holidays. So often I'm like abroad then in another country. And then often I can choose what I want to eat. And once I wanted to eat pizza because I like pizza, and I was very young then, so I wasn't really creative, Pizza was just the thing I liked, and I went for that. But we were in Spain, and for some reason looking for a good pizza restaurant in Spain was kind of hard. And I believe in the end we ended up eating at like 12 o'clock at night, which is way too late, of course, but all the restaurants were like full, and yeah, I don't know what it was, but it was fun in the end, and I still remember it. So at least we've got a story to tell now. But please let me know what like your craziest adventure is in a restaurant, or the craziest thing you've ever experienced, because I think in restaurants you do easily have something strange happens, I guess. Waiters letting like your food drop just in front of your eyes, or I don't know, anything. Let me know in the comments. That would be awesome. Maybe we can have like a little talk about that in the comments. So here I'm just doing the back of the restaurant. I decided not to make this too crazy, too fancy, just something regular, adding some more tables, and that's basically it. Nothing too special, but in the end I think I do just like it. Yeah, I thought I would add like a group area, just a little bit more private even than the rest of the restaurant. And then you've got like 12 like dining places over there, which is like perfect for a group, I guess. In reality it would be like 20 places, but that would look kind of strange in The Sims, and Sims families might not be that big, so it's not really a problem. So yeah, here I decided to make a little pond or like fountain area, just because I thought, I've got to fill it up some way, and it looked kind of fancy, so I did that. Just changing the terrain a little bit, making it look more realistic. But anyways, please let me know what you think of the restaurant, the exterior of it so far. Also give me feedback on what I should do for the interior, and let me know what your craziest stories in restaurants are. And then I hope to see you back in part number 5. Bye.